For our next story, let me start with a flashback. The year was 1983. A man named Howard Schultz visited Milan. He was enchanted by the Italian city's espresso bars. He wanted to replicate the concept in his own country, America, and this idea gave birth to Starbucks. Today, it is the world's largest coffee house chain, and Schultz became its CEO. He retired last year, but not before unveiling his final creative act, a new coffee drink. You see, Schultz visited Italy again. This time he was inspired by the olive groves of Sicily. So he decided to infuse Starbucks coffee with extra virgin olive oil. Yes, olive oil in coffee. The drink is called Oleato. It debuted in Italy last year. This week it was introduced in America and Canada, also London, Paris, Tokyo and Osaka. This drink is making a lot of buzz. It has an interesting concept and some do like it. But to many people, this is an olive twist no one asked for. It may as well be called a crappuccino. And we're not exaggerating. Some customers complained that the drink sent them straight to the bathroom. It gave them stomachache and diarrhea. Not just customers, the same happened to Starbucks employees. Many are calling it a laxative or a blasphemy. Experts put the concerns more politely though. Coffee leads to loose bowel movement. So does olive oil. Together, they can lead to laxative effects. Yet Starbucks is unfazed. But Oleato is not the only bizarre craze right now. Some people are believing in themselves like Starbucks believes in their coffee, and they're not being picky because their meal of choice is deep-fried toothpicks. These toothpicks are made from cornstarch or sweet potato. They're environment-friendly. So they're widely available at restaurants, but they're not meant to be eaten. Yet South Koreans are frying and consuming them. Those with an evolved palate are adding a garnish of cheese. This has become a viral trend, racking up millions of views on social media. Now people across the world are giving it a try. The South Korean government is concerned, so much so that it has issued a health advisory. But that's the thing about bizarre food. Once you get a taste of it, giving up is tough apparently, which is why foods like these have been trending lately. Dirty soda, which is soda with milk, Fanta Maggi, chocolate biryani, Oreo pakora, and mango pani puri. These recipes can make you squirm. But some people claim to love them. Why is it that some foods can be fantastic to us while others are simply disgusting? Is it about differences in cultures or taste buds? Is everyone being too creative even when we wish they weren't? Well, according to science, it has everything to do with genes. You see, eating is the only thing we do that involves all our senses. What we eat has as much to do with smell and texture as it does with our taste buds. Every time we eat, a complex genetic map is at work. It sends signals to our brain, which decides our sensitivity to food, and by consequence, how we feel about the flavors. Which is why pineapple on pizza is still a touchy topic. Two totally different tastes are at work here. The cheese leaves an undesirable, fatty aftertaste, but the pineapple is acidic. It cuts through the greasy mouthfeel. To some, this is a perfect balance. To others, it is, well, disgustingly bipolar. Let me give you another example. French fries and ice cream. It sounds weird, but it is often a child's first culinary revelation. It works because the recipe is ice cream and starch, a historical relationship, often seen with cake and ice cream. And to some, the pairing makes logical sense. To others, it is a hate crime. That being said, the jury is still out on coffee with olive oil. But many bizarre pairings are based on scientific logic, something that TikTok tends to lack. So next time it tells you to fry toothpicks or douse chicken in cough syrup, do not intellectualize it. Just run in the opposite direction.